Hi, so I'm Joseph. I'm a third year CYC student.
Hello, my name is Maxwell Bote. I'm also a third year CYC student.
Curtis, I'm also a third year CYC student.
So could we have your resume?
Yes, of course.
Perfect, thank you, buddy. And your cover letter as well.
Yeah.
All right, you can.
I also have my reference of the band. If you need
Okay,
it.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
we can take those later for sure.
So, first question I'm going to ask you, can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah. My name is Michael Nakibira, and I'm a first year CYC student at Sheridan College. And I've been working with kids for most of my life, just volunteering, working alongside kids at camps, and it's just something I'm very passionate about, and I just want to do it as a career now.
So, what organizations have you volunteered at?
I've worked with the YMCA Youth Center as well as Boys and Girls Club.
Nice.
We're all- Which Boys and Girls Club?
It's in London, Ontario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was gonna do the one in Windsor as well, but it didn't balance out with me.
I see your resume here. You have quite, I guess you have a lot of like different things. You have your camp counselor at Camp Kodak, is it?
Camp Kodiak. Yep.
Resort advisor at Club Kodak. Is that the same?
It's a different branch, but
Okay.
same company.
I see you also went to Windsor before, the University
Yeah,
of Windsor.
University of Windsor for
Okay.
sociology and disability studies.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So could you tell us, what do you know about our agency?
What I did look at is your mission statement. It did reflect back to me because I try my best to approach a company that has the same morals and values as myself. And with your mission statement, I felt like it reflected what I valued most, and which is helping out kids.
Awesome.
What does Sheridan require for Falcon Camp students?
They require you go for 21 hours a week, one-to-one interactions, document all your paperwork, make sure it's all neat and handed on time, and there should be supervision at least once a week, I believe.
Do you also know what the duty of a report is?
Yes, duty to report is essential to every CYC care practitioner. If a child or family member reports or visualizes that they're in harm, or you see something, that you are obligated to report it. If you are uncertain, you should probably check with the supervisor, but it is your duty to report it.
Perfect. Awesome. So can you tell us what are some strengths that you offer that will be relevant to our agency?
One of my greatest strengths is being quick on my feet. I like to think I'm able to build a rapport relatively quickly, bond with the individual, even the child. If I see a Rams hat, I ask them, for example, how are they doing this season, and like what their favorite player is. Just bond with them on their interests as quickly as possible.
Perfect.
So, you already mentioned you went to University of Windsor. How was that other program you did at the University of Windsor?
The sociology and disability studies?
Yes.
I found that very interesting. The concept of university is I'd say quantity over quality. It's a big student base, so I kind of felt like a number there, but I tried my best to take all the theory and make it practical for myself and apply it for my new field that I'm going to be entering, child youth care.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, he's fluent in French.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Good on you,
parler
bud.
en anglais, puis en français.
Oh, I can't.
And,
I remembered my French. No, that's really impressive. Okay.
I went to a French high school since elementary school to grade 12.
Okay.
So that benefits me a bit.
Oh, it really does. A lot of field of work will really enjoy that. So I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
So, give me a situation in any of your work, maybe at the Boys and Girls Club, maybe at the YMCA, and tell me, how did you handle that situation?
Yeah, there's a perfect situation would have to be where an individual, a child, is just having a stressful day, and we already came up with a plan of like how to deal with it. He personally liked taking 5-minute breaks, but we were on a boat, and the person that was aggravating him was also on the boat, and he is overstressing because he did not know what to do because he couldn't really escape from the situation. He couldn't take his normal 5-minute break. So I offered to jump out of the boat with him and just float in the water until he relaxed and until we can get picked back up. And that really helped the situation. He didn't want to do it by himself and he didn't know that was an option, so it really helped him relax. Knowing that.
Perfect. Did you actually jump out?
Yeah, I jumped out of the boat with him.
Okay, I think we covered everything.
There's more questions too.
Right.
Sometimes I ask questions that I don't see on this thing too. You know?
Why do you think we chose you as a Frossingham student?
Did you repeat the question?
Why do you think we chose you as a Frossingham
Why
student?
should we choose you?
Why should we choose you?
Why should you?
Yeah.
I like to think that I'm adaptable. I'm quick on my feet, and I'm pretty reliable. I've been well known to be on time. Like active listening is key to me, and I like to. There's a lot of people that just speak a strength-based approach. I try my best to live a strength-based approach. So I think that's the main reason you should hire me. Is I don't just talk to talk. I walk the walk. I try to be the best role model as possible.
That's great. Perfect. Perfect. How do you think you function on a team?
Yeah. Working as a counselor at Camp Kodiak, we had up to 12 kids at a time, and there's 3 of us in a counseling role for one cabin. And working as a team was essential. If you weren't on the same wavelength as your co-counselor, your cabin would just implode.
Yeah.
So working as a team is essential. Just understanding that everybody has their strengths and working together and finding those strengths to blend together is the best thing possible.
All right. So we hear a lot about your strengths. Can you tell us about one of your weaknesses and how you improve on that?
Yeah, for sure. Each year I try to make a reasonable New Year's resolution. A few years ago, I was like a notorious mumbler. I couldn't really vocalize what I was saying. I like to think I'm doing better now. This year, I believe I've improved on that. This year, my New Year's resolution was to just meet one new person and try to make their day a little bit better. So that's what I'm trying to currently work on, just improving myself and anybody else around me.
Perfect.
Also, do you know our dress code for the Frossingham?
Yeah, it's semi-casual, it's semi-formal. Button-up shirt is fine, preferably no ripped pants, no jeans. As long as you wear your comfy shoes, just no socks or sandals and no hats.
Do you have any questions for us?
Yep. Let me just think. What would be your best advice within the first week to properly succeed and make the biggest impact in your organization?
Come early, greet everyone, and don't be nervous because kids can sense off that
Right.
I'm nervous.
Definitely.
Be yourself. That's the key we really want in our agency.
Okay.
Be able to be flexible, as we are in a residential setting. Things will switch. It may not go to plan as you were in the children and youth home. So that's what we really want: that flexibility and adaptability as well.
Like you have said.
Perfect. Yeah. I believe that's the only question I had.
And can we also see your references?
Oh, for sure. There you go.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, perfect. All right. And that's the end of our interview. Thank you, Michael, for coming up.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.